The United States government currently holds a national debt approaching $39 trillion. In most historical contexts, a debt-to-GDP ratio of this magnitude would signal a terminal solvency crisis for a sovereign nation. The United States avoids bankruptcy because it maintains a unique privilege. It issues the global reserve currency. This allows the Treasury to settle its obligations by simply increasing the supply of dollars. However, this ability to expand the money supply without limit is a relatively recent development. For decades, a strict physical constraint made such massive debt accumulation a technical impossibility. To understand the scale of modern spending, we have to look back to the moment the United States was forced to abandon the ultimate rule of money. In 1944, delegates from 44 nations met at Bretton Woods to design a new global economy. They established the U.S. dollar as the world's primary reserve currency, creating a stable foundation for post-war trade. This stability was guaranteed by gold. The U.S. government pledged to redeem dollars for physical gold at a fixed price, ensuring that every paper note in circulation represented a specific tangible asset held in a vault. But by the 1960s, the balance began to fail. Years of heavy military spending in Vietnam and expanding social programs flooded the global market with dollars. Soon, the number of dollars held by foreign nations far exceeded the actual gold reserves meant to back them. Foreign central banks, sensing the imbalance, began to lose confidence. They started returning their paper currency to the U.S. Treasury, demanding immediate payment in physical gold. This created the golden trap. The United States faced a choice. It could honor its promise and watch its gold reserves vanish, or it could default on its international obligations and risk a global economic collapse. In August 1971, President Nixon's top economic advisors were summoned to a secret emergency summit at Camp David. The situation was urgent. The gold reserves were dwindling faster than the government could react. President Richard Nixon led the weekend meetings, preparing to execute a radical change to the mechanics of the global economy without warning international allies. On Sunday night, Nixon announced he was closing the gold window. The U.S. would no longer convert foreign dollars into gold, effectively ending the promise made at Bretton Woods. This sudden action severed the link between the dollar and any physical commodity, bringing the post-war financial system to an immediate end. This marked the beginning of the fiat currency era. The dollar was no longer a receipt for a piece of gold. It became a medium of exchange backed only by government decree. The value of the currency now rested on the geopolitical strength of the United States and the global market's continued trust in the American economy. This shift gave the U.S. government a powerful new capability. Unshackled from gold, the Treasury could now expand the money supply on demand to address economic downturns or fund national priorities. Nixon had escaped the golden trap by transforming the dollar from a finite physical asset into an instrument based on sovereign credibility. This flexibility became the primary defense against modern disasters. During the 2008 financial crisis and the 2020 pandemic, the U.S. printed trillions to prevent a market seizure. As this chart illustrates, the debt's trajectory changed significantly after 1971, growing from hundreds of billions to tens of trillions rapidly. Now, the government spends over $1 trillion annually just on interest. The monetary tool that provided 1971 with an escape route has evolved into a compounding fiscal challenge that consumes an increasing share of the nation's wealth. The current fiat system relies on one critical factor. The world must continue to believe that holding U.S. dollars is the safest option for global trade. That belief is being tested. BRICS nations are developing new financial channels to bypass the dollar, insulating their economies from U.S. monetary policy. If these nations successfully move away from the dollar, the global demand that allows the U.S. to carry its massive debt could begin to erode. The Camp David decision provided 50 years of unprecedented economic maneuverability. But as global confidence shows signs of strain, the long-term consequences of leaving the gold standard are becoming impossible to ignore.